Hello, Aquarius, the water barrier. Thank you for joining. I'm Noelle with followtheplanets.com. Also on Facebook and Instagram, Follow the Planets. I read astrology and tarot. You can contact me there if you'd like a reading. I'm excited for you, Aquarius, all because of Uranus. There's some nice alignments going on. First of all, I have a lot to talk about. We have eclipses coming. We're in eclipse season, so lots of shifts going on. Please take a look at my video about what to do, what not to do, what to expect for eclipses. You can also watch Mercury retrograde. We have that this month, and Venus is in retrograde right now, and she goes direct this month too. So we have a lot to talk about. Watch those videos so you know what to expect. We've got June 5th. June 5th, we have a full moon eclipse in your 11th house in Sagittarius. Now, for you, Aquarius, this is really about, it's kind of interesting. It's working for you in one way, but it's not going to work for you in another way. Such is life. So first, let me talk about what it's going to work for you. So the full moon, something's being exposed, something's ending, something has come to an accumulation in the big picture, higher learning, big philosophy, what's ahead. And this is in the 11th house. This is your house. The 11th house is about social awareness. It's about the future. It's about hopes and wishes and friends. It's about dreams and groups. The future is intellectual. And maybe there's some intellectual rebellion going on. That's you. You're an intellectual rebel, Aquarius. So this is a good thing for you. Something is exposed in that area, and it has to do with the big picture. Now, you are what is not working is that there's a conflict in how you want to take action with an income, with your earned money, your possessions, your work ethic, your routines. Something is going on there, and it has to do with an institution. Institutions are government, hospitals, schools, religions, things like that. So something is not working there, but I'm going to tell you what you should do, and this is going to continue. You'll be happy you did this. I want you to get organized, and that includes eating healthy and working out and getting that in your schedule. Have a daily schedule down that's organized and up to date, and things are you've gone through things are meticulous and labeled, and this has to do with a transformation. So you're going to be organizing something that has to do with joint resources. You're going to be going inward to think about what is not serving a purpose anymore, that what needs to die, because it's going to open up a rebirth for something else. And this is about intimacy, transformation, sex. It's about let me see here, joint ventures, joint resources. It's about big money, inheritances. It's about taxes, debt, that type of thing. Your spouse's income. Organize that. Not really just, that's the only action you're taking here, is organizing it, and that will help this conflict on June 5th. Now we've got then we've got another eclipse on June 20th, And at this point, Mercury's in retrograde. We'll go over that more later. So this is a solar eclipse and something you want to get started new, that's domestic. Anything domestic, which is security, anything out of the home. It has to do with feminine energy and the mother. And then this is about, it's about getting that organization down. There's something new with out of the home, getting those, that organization, your work, maybe employees or employers, your health, organize what you're going to be eating, when you're going to be working out, all of that. It can be healing as well. So get that organized with a new beginning in that area, but you're going to have to come up with Mercury retrograde in the same area. You're going to have to come up and review, rewrite, rethink, reanalyze, reread, all of these things so that you can move forward when it does move forward. So know that there's going to be some forward and backward going on. And that's how it's going to feel. Then July 4th, we've got another eclipse. It's a full moon lunar eclipse in your 12th house in Capricorn. And this has to do with career, reputation in your community. It's authority figures, discipline, responsibility. It's a father figure. It's masculine. It's male. And there's something ending here also. So something's coming to accumulation in this career, responsibility type area. Something's coming to an end. And then you have something also ending with spirituality, something mysterious, something like an illusion, something those are the areas that you need to think about here. It could be confusing, but there's an ending to that. It is about compassion and imagination and clairvoyance, and it's healing. So those are the good aspects that are going on with that. Now, this is what I'm excited for you about with this eclipse, because there's a great alignment with your ruler, Uranus. And what the theme is here is something that's very grounded, tried and true. It's got a method, it's got a structure to build that's going to propel you into the future. Technology, science, humanitarianism, what in those areas is propelling into the future, and it has to do with your home. Again, something domestic, something about security. It could be a surprise and a shock, but you like that. That's okay with you. That's your element. You roll with it. You're not attached like that. And there's an opportunity with how you got all that stuff organized, okay, in your home, how you meticulously got things on. There's an opportunity with that going on, okay. And again, the home is there too. And now Mercury's retrograde, still retrograde, so no contract signed. Reread, rethink, rewrite, redo. That's the theme of Mercury retrograde, so that you can review that, but that meticulous organization is going to help you with that review. Okay, and then we have another exciting thing with Uranus, that same thing that's propelling you into the future, that's grounded. It has something to do with something domestic, the mother, the security, the home. And there's going to be, this is the theme of all that's going on. June 4th, there's going to be talks about something in your home, that organization, work, functionality. There's an opportunity with that, what you've got organized, and this propelling into the future. Write down what happens on the 4th, who you talk to, what you think, what you read, everything you're doing on the 4th. Write that down. Then we got June 30th. June 30th, is going to come back in a big way. Something is going to be talked about bigger, more expanded, maybe more assertive. It's going to be maybe somebody wants to take some action with it, but you don't want to take action. Mercury's still retrograde, so the actions you do want to take on the 30th through the 3rd, write down everything that you're doing, brainstorm, read articles, share, get through this opportunity that's going on, so that everybody understands this what needs to be known and communicated. That's what's important here. What needs to be known and communicated, because these are learning lessons, and on the 20th to the 22nd, that's when it's more solidified. You can move forward with it more. You can solidify plans. You can, that's what's pretty much happening on the 20th and the 22nd, and I'm going to say of July. That's not until July, that you can move forward with it and take notes again. These are learning lessons. And then Mercury, okay, so this is in your element. All of that is in your element, Aquarius. And then we've got Mercury going retrograde. Please watch my video about that. In your 6th house of service. It's in your 6th house of service and organizing, service and health. So Mercury there, you're thinking, reading, learning, researching about these things, service, health, how you function each day, your organizational habits, like maybe find some new ways, look into certain magazines and find some new ways that you can organize, and a lot out of the home about how to increase maybe security in your home, putting up cameras outside or things like that. Mercury goes retrograde from June 18th to July 11th, and I'm going to have more dates for you to write down here. June 1st, I want you to take notes on what you do, what you think about, what you read, who you talk to, what you're doing that day. It's going to come back again July 9th through the 14th. Okay, and then I want you to take notes again June 13th through June 22nd. Take notes again on exactly what I just said. That's going to come back on July 26th. So that's what I want you to do, Aquarius, for Mercury. And then we have Mars and Venus. So Venus is now retrograde. Watch my video about Venus retrograde. And I want you to look at notes. Venus is in your, let me see, I wrote it down. Venus is in your 5th house. This is exciting. It is in your 5th house. Venus, the planet of love, is in the 5th house of love and romance, creation, entertainment, fun, playful, children. That's where it is. And you're rethinking these things. It's in Gemini. You're trying to understand things, think about things. This is an opportunity to learn again. So read about these things, about love and romance, and maybe there's a new way for you to express this and communicate this, because when it goes direct on the 24th, you can take more action in expressing your love. And thinking with all that thought that you went through of thinking of new ideas to do it, you can put that into effect after the 24th. And then we've got, so April 9th, I told you to take notes on what you did, what you thought about, what you read, things that went on April 9th. They're going to come back June 19th through the 30th. So look to see, take notes on everything you're doing that day, and then match and see what comes back from April 9th on those notes. Then we have Mars, the planet of action, the god of war. It's energy, ambitious, it's drive and leadership. Mars is impatient, and it's in a very patient, compassionate sign of Pisces, and this is in your second house of income, work ethic, routines, your possessions. Okay, so taking action in this spiritual area. I'll let you know, doing spiritual, taking actions in spiritual work, meditating, doing yoga, taking walks in nature. I used to meditate while I ran. When I was a long distance runner, I would meditate. Doing things like that. Healing. Remember, all of this is about healing with Pisces. So that's the best thing that you could do with this Mars, taking action in healing in one of these areas. So the physical action with spirituality, with creativity, or with an institution, or all of the above. You're going to really find healing in yoga, meditation, painting, singing, dancing, playing a musical instrument, getting on the computer and getting creative. Remember, creativity, there are no limits. The ocean is the limit. We're in Pisces. Pisces is the fish. The ocean is the limit here with creativity. You can get involved in institution. Institutions are hospitals, prisons, government, religion, university. Those are institutions. So you could be taking action in that, but remember that it's about healing in some way. And you have through the 27th to do these types of actions. After that, Mars moves into its home sign of Aries, which is very exciting. It'll be there for a whole 6 months because it retrogrades. We'll talk more about that in July. Thank you for joining me, Aquarius, the water barrier, the humanitarian sign of the zodiac. Again, check me out on followtheplanets.com, Instagram and Facebook, Follow the Planets. I read astrology and tarot. You can contact me there if you'd like a reading. Thank you.